have no power. Black people hold no power to make decisions for America. So it's not our business while we go ahead and you start wars with the other countries. That's not our issues. Read that next verse.
Shalom, Israel. Mark your calendars for Thursday, November 23rd through Sunday, November 26, 2023. All so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are invited to Houston, Texas for the ISUPK Down South Cookout, hosted by all the zones under the leadership of Priest and Captain of 10,000, Captain Yatazak. Bring your children, bring your wives, bring your brothers and sisters. Killeen, Texas will be there. San Antonio, Texas will be there. Odessa, El Paso, Texas will be there. Austin, Rio Grande Valley, and Mexico, we will all be at the host city of Houston, Texas. Thursday, we will have a scripture breakdown class followed by a game night. Bring your dice game. Bring your dominoes. It ain't brotherhood unless we got a spades table. Friday, we will make a trip to the slaughterhouse and prepare our lamb. We are keeping our biblical traditions alive, Israel. We will end Friday evening with nightlife amongst our brothers and sisters. Saturday, we will have a much anticipated lecture by Commanding General Yohana, followed by a brunch and another round of nightlife for the evening. Then Sunday will be the cookout. No one does it as big as Houston. The lamb will be on the grill and the Lord will be pleased. Come hungry and come prepared to create memories amongst your brothers and sisters. This will be the most safest and glorious cookout in South Texas. See y'all there. Shalom.
Right now, we are in the midst of World War III and nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. Why? Because right now, World War III does not have an effect on their lives. Right. But it's finna come a time where you will suffer because of what America has done to black and Hispanic men. Black and Hispanic women and children. You're going to suffer. Why? Because you did not stand up and fight for what's right. Ain't no white people come up and say, well, damn, you know what my ancestors did to the Tyrones and the Mars, that was a bad thing. What my ancestors did to the Jose's, the Jesus, was wrong. Somebody should pay. I should pay for the crimes of my forefathers. No, but instead of walking around with humbleness, you know what you walk around with? Pride. And since you have so much pride, since you live a life because you so up top, the Lord going to bring you right down. Give me that scripture. Verse 1, yeah.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah.
Give me Zechariah chapter 14, verse 1. Well, we finna read, the brothers finna get this precept. We're finna read the judgment that's soon to come to Babylon, to America, to Egypt, this place. This place is going to get judgment for the things she did unto the chosen race of God, brother. And that's the judgment they deserve, don't they not? If white people do not pay for their crimes, that means black and Hispanic men's lives do not matter. That means it do not matter. Well, T.D. Jakes, your pastors are them, they don't care about black lives. But you know who do? God cares about black lives. That's right. God cares about justice. He's the God of the oppressed, the God of the afflicted. He is not the God of the rich, brother. And that's who Christ came. Christ said, blessed be the meek, blessed be the poor, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, brother. That's who the kingdom of heaven belongs to. And right now, these men are bidding you to that marriage, to be married unto that lamb, that to Jesus Christ. We come and let you know that you have a ticket to the ceremony, that you could join the thing that we joined. But it's going to come a time, brother, where it's too late. It's going to be too late for you to join into that lamb. And then when you're not joining to him, then you're going to be on the other side. That's right. You're going to be on the other side getting the judgment the other nations deserve. The scriptures say this, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Right. Just because you like your white counterpart so much, that's not going to stop the Lord's judgment. Right. That's not going to stop the Lord's judgment. He needs judgment and justice for Trayvon Martin, for the Sandra Blands, for the Philando Castiles. Who's going going to give them justice. You're not going to give them justice, so God has to give them justice. Read that.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 14. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided.
The day of the Lord cometh. What's the day of the Lord? That judgment day. And you Christians can't wait for that judgment day. Little do you know that the people who's going to fight against Christ will be Christians. Because you're going to see Christ come out the sky with those 200 million angels, and you're not going to see a white man, but you're going to see a nigger in the sky. And you're going to find your pastors and your military and your police, you're all going to fight against that man in the sky. And that man right there, that white Jesus came, everybody would stop, put their swords down and say, well, we need to come together in peace. While black and Hispanic men still died. And that's what this world's going to be about. This world is every nation fighting against each other but black and Hispanics. We're not going to fight your wars no more like the brother bring out. Call him Muhammad Ali, because he's not fighting no war for no white man no more. He's not finna kill nobody across the world that he's not responsible for. We don't have no power. Black people hold no power to make decisions for America. So it's not our business while we go ahead and you start wars with the other countries. That's not our issues. Read that next verse.
Verse 3. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations as when they fought in the day Salakia. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished.
Your women, your house is going to be ravished. Your woman going to come in and get not by the Lord's people, no, brother, but by them Arabs you put in the corner stores. Since you love them so much, you got them in the corner stores everywhere. The Bible said that he's a wild man. And you're going to know how wild he is when he takes your wife. When he takes your wife, since you want to give black businesses to him. You want to give black businesses to Arabs, they're going to come and ravish your wife. Ravish your house in the day of the Lord. You know why? Because this economy is going to collapse. That's why BRICS is being formed. That's what they are. BRICS is a group of people who join together for economical reasons. While you have NATO, who's for military reasons, right? But they're going to fight against one another because everybody in BRICS do not want to be attached to the Western Hemisphere. Therefore, they're going to create their own currency. You know why they're going to create their own currency? Because America doesn't have nothing they import. The only thing that America have that makes them rich is their dollar bill. But newsflash, their dollar bill is worth nothing. It's worth nothing. America's dollar bill is an IOU. That's what it is. So China is tired of America telling them, as long as I owe you, you will never be broke. That's what America tells China. That's what America tells Russia. And they said, what the hell with you? We're going to join our own alliance with each other. We're going to form BRICS. And we're going to have our own money. And because we have our own money, you can't put sanctions on us no more. You can't put sanctions on us. You can't control us no more. You're going to have nothing. And this is going to happen right when COVID comes back. Because that's when your economy is going to be the worst. COVID happened, America started printing out money, printing out stimulus checks, COVID relief. Everybody took out PPP loans. Well, if America's in debt, why did they get that money? All they did was print it. So they owe China more money. They owe all these countries more money. Now your interest rate's up high. Your interest rate, now you can't afford a house because your house is 8% interest rate. You're going to get a vehicle, it's 8% interest rate. How can you survive? Where are you going to go? You're going to be homeless. And guess what's going to happen again? COVID is going to come back. COVID is going to come back. And when COVID comes back, the economy is going to collapse. And you print more money, more money, more money. And in the middle of that, BRICS just changed the currency. Whoa. So now all that money you just printed out, it's going to be worth nothing. Right. And then that's when your houses and your women are going to be ravished. They're going to, dollar money ain't going to be the currency no more. But them Frito-Lays, potato chips, that's going to be currency. Right. Your food going to be currency. Your home going to be currency. Why? Because the dollar will collapse. Keep going.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life.
You don't receive her what? Her play in the ISUPK. We ain't worried about the coronavirus. How many of us do you see with masks on? Right. How many of us do you see out here afraid with gloves on?
140 for the rebel.
The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different.
Don't sit here and talk shit like what's gonna pop up, what's gonna do this. If you gonna cross the line, cross the fucking line. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Right, that's it, right.
Please, forgive me for the time that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice.
Nosotros somos una nación. Nosotros somos la misma gente. Nosotros.
El mundo sepa que nuestros hermanos negros y hermanos moranos ya no estarán separados, pero se unirán para hacer grandes cosas por todas las 12 tribus peredas de Israel. Kwam Yasha'al.